What's up everyone, this is ScherBR talking, welcome back to my channel. On today's video, let's talk about Natch Zweiger Rabbit Dash event. This is a challenge where we have to fight the romancing stage and then 3 challenges. Well, this is actually pretty fun, but also a little hard. You can do the romancing with ease because you can make combos off very strong characters, but then you have limited choice for the other challenges. But if you don't have enough squads, guys, don't care too much. It's just, you know, a few gens and promotion scrolls. It doesn't matter. It's just 300 gens for a single pool. But if you want to have some challenges, let's talk about how this fight works. Well, Natch Zweiger will use physical attacks. That's right. He has 2 spell-based attacks, but they don't matter much. And it attacks with all physical types. It's weak to pierce, heat, and sun. So you can already think about some characters that will work well here. Now, Natch Zweiger attacks with AoE on every 3 turns, and then just 1 direct attack, and all the other turns he will just use some direct attacks and sometimes indirect attacks. So you can actually counter turn 1, turn 2, and then skip 1 turn, usually. If you want to try to counter every turns, it's on you, but it may sometimes be a waste of BP. But if you get inflicted with stun or poison, this can be a nightmare, especially stun, because Natch Zweiger attacks multiple times. This is a very good fight to use the newest Noel, because Natch Zweiger can attack 5 times even, so he will always have enough BP to heal the party. Okay, so let's talk about how you equip yourself versus this enemy here. The first strategy I'll be using is, well, a little bit of everything that works here. If you have Valdor, well, Valdor is going to help a lot if you have some strong other characters, because he will decrease the BP cost, and he also gives defense boosts. Natch Zweiger is also pretty fast, but Valdor has fast animations as well. Now, Polka Chef's style is nice here because of the added utility, and if you use Steel Blade Phoenix, you're gonna heal faster because of Valdor. The other character that I have here is Razen, because I want to use Relief Zone to boost my endurance and will to not get inflicted with ailments. I'm still using Rising Phoenix EX formation because this one will give me more will to not get stunned, and I have a buffer here that is Muse, because she has access to both STR and will buffs, and she also gives Strong Guard. In the middle of this formation, I have a counter unit. It can be plenty, but Final Emperor is made for this fight because he attacks with Swooping Dragon Plus. That is strong by itself, but it also recovers HP, and it's a 4S attack. He is awesome here if you get some counters. I'm using the Rising Phoenix EX formation because of that will buff, but also because it draws more attacks towards the central unit. So, the equipment that I brought here is actually based on decreasing physical types, but then also sometimes giving a little more heat resistance, sometimes giving a little more ailments resistance. You can see here because of my accessories. Some of the Conquest accessories will work well here. Now that we have the squad, let's go. Okay, so something else that happens in this fight is Natch Zweiger will self-buff a lot. So buff break strategies works well. Someone like Anya will help here. And, well, for now I don't need that, so I'm gonna just use this squad here with the best I have. For prayer, my Spirit Bomb. Let's see if we get at least 2 counters with your Emperor so that you actually have enough BP to use it again on the second turn. Since I said on turn 3 you get less direct attacks, it's better to just actually skip that turn with characters that have very high cost counter skills. Here we got Relief Zone, buffing more endurance. This first attack is AoE, but it's direct as well, so you get a counter. Polka will also counter all direct attacks. And then Ping Shot. Ping Shot seems to happen a lot here, so we got only 1 counter. We'll have enough BP to counter again. And Natch Zweiger is also removing all the buffs. No, we have. Let's use Rising Dragon again. I think because Muse triggered her BP gain. You can keep using Steel Blade Phoenix, it will not cost too much, and I'm gonna use Resonant Radiant Blade once more to get another defense boost. That should also work pretty well on this slot. Instead of Muse, you can also use Maria, but I'm happy with this team for now. Okay, we got a counter. Swooping Dragon. Maybe he's actually pretty nice. He won't die if he counters too much. Nice, we got another Chase. Throttle buffs the status again, like I said. This is an indirect attack. This is also an indirect attack. This turn I will not counter, especially because I will not have BP as well. In the case of Final Emperor, we're just gonna use Tauntlance. Polka will skip this turn. White Full Strike, Noble Prayer. Well, since no one's gonna use anything very costly, you should actually just use Pound on this turn. Buffing status again. We may even miss. We're not buffing Dexter here. But it won't be a problem because I'm using a counter strategy. Hence why. Being shot is indirect again. 2 times. Like I said, lots of indirect attacks. Okay, this is the end of turn 3, so we shall go back to counter. Rising Dragon. I'll use this Rising Kuroge Wagyu just because this one... Should I really use this? No, Steel Blade Phoenix. I need some healings. Radiant Blade. Double Prayer. And High Spirit Pong. Yeah, even your Razen is gonna do good damage here. Cross to the half HP Gouge. Buffing Agility again. That's the same attack on that you saw in turn 1. Now you get this boost. Counters. Another counter. Look on the damage now, 400,000. Let's see if we have VP to counter again. Probably we will. Yes, we do. I am going to use Steel Blade Phoenix. I just hope that my Wolf Boy doesn't die here. Maybe Merciful Light. If I'm using Merciful Light, I can actually use Rising Kuroge Wagyu. Can switch the roles for this turn. Oh, attack at someone else. Buffing once more. At least we're gonna get 1 counter. Getting 1 per turn already helps a lot. 2. It's much better. Think we'll have enough BP to use it again. That would be nice. Yes, we do. Exactly what we needed. Isn't Radiant Blade? That's probably the end of the fight, to be honest. I should be solved by this turn. Yeah, 1 counter and it's done. But this is the turn where Natch Zweiger will use some indirect attacks as well. So we'll see. Have at least 1 direct, maybe. No, he just chose full AoE. But that's okay. Razen can kill it, even with his... what's the name again? Relief Zone. Relief Zone deals more damage. It's S power. As long as the fight doesn't last for too long, you're pretty safe. You can go full nuke. And that's it. Look at the damage of Relief Zone after some turns. You're buffing status, right? And that's it. Not too hard, but it's just romancing. Okay, now I want to show you a different strategy. I removed everyone save for Razen, because everyone has a Razen, right? And here I still inherit Relief Zone. In the place of Muse we have Maria. And then in the place of Emperor, we have Bertrand. I brought this cool version because this one still has RNG counter, but he actually self-buffs. So depending if your Natch Zweiger is buffing too much, Bertrand can catch up by buffing himself. And then we have Creator because the enemy is weak to Sun, so damage is going to be very, very high. And then we have Death, just because this is a very good defense booster, and it's also capable of reviving if anyone dies. Well, still Rising Phoenix EX formation. Let's go. Let's hope to get some good RNG here for counters. You can already open with Tenebris Glaces. Maria with her Golden Dragon Dance. Razen with Resonant Radiant Blade. Creator will have to start. And he can actually use Purge, because Creator's Flare is not going to work too much since Natch Zweiger only attacks twice here the first turn. So let's use Purge. And then we'll just use Dark Barrier all turns, every turn. Increase your defense. Don't need to debuff intelligence. Okay, we got a combo, let's see. Hopefully Bertrand actually triggers his counter on the first turn to buff his status further. Flame Onyx is fire. First hit is not. Yes, Dominant Blaze has fire. In shots interact, we already expected that. Now, we can use Frost Fire. Frostbite buffs the status, but it's not fired. Then, if you want, you can use your Light of the Sun just for fun. It gives BP to the party as well. I don't think I'll need extra wheel buffs, so I can actually use it. White Wolf Strike. Here we use Glitter for now, but then we use Creator's Flare on the third turn because Natch Zweiger attacks more. And that will help because of Intimidated. If you get the counter, it's not a guarantee, so we were expecting this. You can also use the older Bertrand. I use the other one. It's about the same results. We got a counter. Look at the damage it gets. Just on turn 2. I would not use Overdrive because we can get combos. It's actually better. You can use another Light of the Sun, just for fun. Resonant Radiant Blade. This time we have to use Creator's Flare. And Dark Barrier. Creator's Flare is fast. Just like Light of the Sun. That's nice. Bertrand is gonna be the last one, so he's gonna benefit from increased damage. Razen, man, you're still doing a lot here. Whoa. Natch Zweiger is already on 30% HP. Okay, we didn't take much damage. You can even use Tenebris Glaces again. And I will. Maybe not on Overdrive, though. There's another Creator's Flare, so... we're pretty close to an Overdrive. This will be solved by the next turn. No way to die. Yeah, maybe we'll kill it with this attack even. Especially if he counters this. No, he did not counter, but Maria is gonna buff him. It's totally gonna end. Yes. He's gonna get extra chase. Got close though. Imagine if he had this counter. Let me just kill you with the Frost Fire. And then I believe that this is the end of the video, so thank you so much for watching. Hope this can help you, and we'll be discussing the serious challenges in the upcoming videos with at least 2 strategies as well. And thanks so much. Hope to see you soon in the next video. Bye.